Good afternoon. How's everyone doing today? Another glorious day in the valley. Had some distressing news that Napa is going to intensify the lockdown tomorrow through the July 30th. Shouldn't affect the wineries at all though. It'll mainly just be the restaurants. No more inside dining, brew pubs, bars and stuff are going to get hit hard. All the wineries though have been tasting outside since reopening, so it'll be business as normal for that. And dinner reservations, kind of book it before the sun goes down at 8:30, 7:15, you should be fine. And but yeah, we're excited to continue physical wine tours and super excited to continue doing our virtual wine tours. Have another amazing producer to highlight today. And want to say thanks again to everyone for joining. We're doing a super small producer, also in St. Helena. We've just been on a addiction to St. Helena lately, which has been fantastic. But William Cole Vineyards, uber boutique producer, just north of town. We're going to do 3 different wines today, checking out a 2018 Chardonnay, goes for $90. A 2009 Cabernet Sauvignon that goes for $195, and then a 2016 Cabernet Sauvignon that goes for $175. Killer wines. Really excited to taste these again. Enjoyed these this morning, and they were just flying out of the glass. Really excited. Got Goldie Mac in the house. How's it going? Awesome. So, a lot of history with William Cole Vineyards. It's founded by William and Jane Ballantyne. In 1999, they purchased and restored the property. It was a ghost winery. A ghost winery was a winery that was open prior to Prohibition, was shut down during Prohibition, fell into disarray, and then a caretaker came and restored it and brought it back to life, and that's what the Ballantynes did back in 1999. It's named after Bill Ballantyne, or William, and his son Cole, so William Cole. The renovation took 6 years of the property, and it opened just under 2004. Winemaker again, William Ballantyne, located in St. Helena. Really rich history with William Cole Vineyards though. The property and the building was originally established in 1873. Had the first female winemaker, Hanag Weinberger, and it's believed to be the oldest, still standing, completely operational stone winery in Napa Valley. It's a really cool structure located just above St. Helena. Beautiful grounds. Small property, it's 5 acres. 2.5 of those are planted to Cabernet Sauvignon. 2015, they got another 40 acres up on Howe Mountain, and they're doing another project with that. Really excited to check that out. And then total case production, 900 cases, so uber small. No distribution of any kind or anything like that. All the wines are only sold at the winery. If you would like to check any of these out, send them to some friends or some fam, or enjoy them yourselves, definitely reach out, call, text, or email. We'd love to get these in your glasses. And when you come back out to the valley, we'd love to host you and take you to William Cole. Amazing place. Alright, so Lexi in the house, Josh in the house. Thanks for joining, guys. How's everyone doing? So let's get started. We're going to check out the Chardonnay first. This is the 2018 Chardonnay Napa Valley Cuvée Jane Marie, named after William's wife. Retails for $90. This spends 10 months in French oak barrels, 50% new, and they do a 20% malolactic fermentation on this guy. I don't know if we've spoken about malolactic fermentation. When you pick grapes and you crush them and start fermenting, and Chardonnay grapes in particular, and all grapes for that matter, there's a lot of malic acid. It's really tart and kind of over the top. The red wines all go through malolactic fermentation, and it converts all that. And then some white wines will or will not. It was super popular back in the day with a lot of Chards to go 100% ML ferments. It gives them really rich, buttery, creamy characteristics. 20%, so just a touch. But they're converting the malic acid into lactic acid, or lactose, which is the milk. So it gives it the creaminess, softens the palate. It's not as stinging or much bright acidity as it could be over the top. Enamel rippers, as we call them. It really smooths out the wine, and then sometimes you'll get a chemical called diacetyl which will give you butter characteristics of a wine. And Rombauer, obviously very famous, 2x4 stick of butter in the glass. These guys went definitely in the style that I really enjoy, more Burgundian in style, much more toned down, still letting Chardonnay the grape shine through, and awesome. 14.1 on the alcohol, 90 bucks, and then 109 cases produced, so tiny, tiny amount. Chris Trusello in the house, good to see you. Curtis Sylvester, thanks so much. So 18 Chardonnay from William Cole. Wonderful aroma on this wine, lemon zest, little floral notes like lilac, orange blossom coming through. Definitely picking up some stone fruits, green apple, really bright. Little hints of citrus, lime, passion fruit on the palate. Definitely some minerality, kind of chipped stone, melon, bright, mouth-watering acidity on this. Just really balanced though. Got Mama Smith in the house. Good to see you. Mark Simon, thanks for joining. Really nice green apple again hanging on the palate, on the finish there. Little yeasty notes, not over the top though. Long finish, definitely just hanging on. Really nice balance, acidity, but it's bright, rich mouthfeel. Really nice mouth-watering characteristic to this. Elegant finish though. It's really, really showing a lot of finesse. And just that finish too. It's not cloying or over the top. Really, really nice. Awesome Chardonnay. I would do like an almond crusted halibut with this with some wild rice. Fantastic. Again, 2018 Chardonnay from Napa Valley, Cuvée Jane Marie, 90 bucks from William Cole. Fantastic wine. Thank you guys so much for sharing. All right. Now we're going to move on to some of the big dogs, as we call them, and we're kind of tasting the older stuff, and then we'll move on to the younger stuff. But 2009 Cabernet Sauvignon from Napa Valley. This is the Cuvée Claire, named after their daughter. This was the first wine that the winery made, I think it was up until 2011. But pure Cabernet Sauvignon, does 27 months in oak, 60% new. It's 14.4 on the alcohol. This goes for $195, 784 cases produced. Really cool as well with William Cole. They're big into sharing some of these older vintages with their guests. So out of the 700 to 800 cases, depending, 650, 750, depending on the vintage, they save about 200 cases and hold that back to be shared with the guests in the tasting room and their membership. 2009, phenomenal vintage. That was one of the big highlights. 5, 7, 9 were just awesome wines. Some of the 5s and the 7s have fallen off, but 2009s are really holding strong still. A couple of other sleeper years, the 6s and the 8s, are really showcasing now where they weren't really respected. They kind of lost in the shuffle from the 5, 7s and the 9s. But 9 is still tasting absolutely beautiful. Really excited. Really nice floral notes in these wines, picking up some darker kind of violet rose characteristics, some darker fruits like stewed black cherries on the aromas. Definitely getting some spices, kind of coriander, baked plum, definitely the baking spice as well, cinnamon, nutmeg, allspice, clove, anise. Oh, that's really good. It's so nice to taste some wine with some age and just see their longevity. Still has a long way to go. You can easily still 5, 10 years, probably in 15 years with this guy. Still no problem to hang on to that, lay it down. Tasting phenomenal right now. Black currant coming through. Nice black pepper spice. Definitely showcasing some of the minerality, kind of moist earth, lava rock. Still some darker fruits like plum again. Nice aged leather characteristic, really yummy wine. Tannins are definitely in check. Black cherry, black pepper still hanging on the finish. Nice long finish with this guy again, really elegant. Balanced acidity, medium mouthfeel, medium tannins again. Letting that go 11 years has really kind of softened those guys. Everything is in harmony. Fantastic cab, do some roasted lamb medallions, little blue cheese mashed potatoes would be fantastic with this. Awesome wine again, 2009 Cabernet Sauvignon from Napa Valley, Cuvée Claire from William Cole Vineyards, $1.95 a bottle. Thank you guys so much for sharing, and especially something with some age on it. That wine's great. Right. And then we're going to check out 2016 Cabernet Sauvignon from Napa Valley, also the Cuvée Claire. So coming more to their current release, this goes for $1.75 a bottle. Didn't spill down or anything, right? No, we're good. Okay, great. Nice. It's just Diz in the house. How's it going? Good to see everyone. Thanks so much, you guys, for watching and joining us this afternoon. Much obliged. So 28 months in oak on this guy. Also 60% new oak, 14.5 on the alcohol, $1.75 a bottle. Just under 700 cases, 698 produced. And let's check it out. Aunt Lois, how's it going? Nice. Man, just love the floral notes on these guys. Little lavender coming through. Definitely like some sweet cocoa, black cherry, brambleberry. Really, really yummy. Toasted oak, vanilla. Little hint of cinnamon. Definitely brighter fruit on this guy versus the 09. Obvious. Fruit's going to be the first thing that dies off in the aging process. The 09 still had a ton. You can really see the longevity of that wine. Just brighter with the 16. Bing cherry, red currant. Still get a little like white pepper spice. Definitely some more baking spice, maybe a little anise, licorice characteristic, dark chocolate coming through. That's a fantastic cab. Blackberry hanging on the palate here. Definitely a long finish on this guy as well. Bolder tannins, not over the top though, nothing angular. Still very, very polished, balanced acidity. Rich mouthfeel, just coating every inch of it. That's awesome. I would do like a nice French dip sandwich from Rutherford Grill with this. Best ever. If you've never enjoyed it, get the artichoke, get the cornbread. Fantastic. Great wine. 2016 Cabernet Sauvignon. Cabernet Sauvignon from Napa Valley. Cuvée Claire goes for $1.75 again. William Cole, awesome job, you guys. These wines were fantastic. Would love to share these with you and definitely take you to them next time you come out. Definitely longevity in the wines for your collectors and so forth. If you want to lay these down, special occasion, just fantastic. Emily is the state ambassador there. Awesome gal, super friendly. She does a fantastic job with all of our guests. We love working with her and her team. But thank you guys again so much for joining. Super excited. And then again, if you want to check any of these out, you can reach out to me directly, call, text, or email. As always, hug and kiss your loved ones and wash your hands. Have a great day. Stay safe. Cheers.